Once upon a time in a cozy forest village, nestled between whispering trees and glowing mushrooms, there lived a curious rabbit named Pippa. Now, Pippa wasn't your ordinary rabbit. While other rabbits were content munching on clover and racing through burrows, Pippa yearned for adventure. Her heart thumped with excitement at every rustle of leaves, convinced it might be the call to some mysterious quest. One day, while exploring the edge of the woods, Pippa discovered a sparkling object half buried in ferns. It was a tiny silver whisker, no bigger than her paw, shimmering with swirling rainbow colors. As she touched it, the whisker hummed and floated up, tugging her forward like an eager friend. Intrigued, Pippa followed the whisker deeper into the woods. Soon, she was joined by her two best friends, Ali, the owl, who was brilliant at solving puzzles but terrified of heights, and Tumble the hedgehog, who rolled into a tight ball whenever he got nervous, which was often it. The Starwhisker led them on a winding path through tangled vines and over babbling brooks, but finally came to a halt in a hidden grove. Here the trees shimmered silver and the air sparkled like stardust. At the center stood a stone pedestal with strange carvings of moons and comets. When the whisker touched the pedestal, it clicked into a small slot like a key, and the ground rumbled. Suddenly, a shimmering portal opened, revealing a sky filled with swirling blues, purples, and greens, just like the northern lights. Before any of them could say a word, a gust of wind swept them into the portal and tumbled out onto a cloud as soft as cotton candy. And there in front of them stood the great sky fox herself, her fur shimmering like the night sky, her tail leaving ribbons of light in its wake. "Welcome," she said, her voice like a gentle lullaby. "You have found my lost Starwhisker. It takes the magic of the sky and weaves it into the colors of the northern lights. But only those with kind hearts and brave spirits can wield its power." The great sky fox explained that to return the whisker to its rightful place, they must face 3 challenges: a riddle, a race, and a gift. The first challenge was posed by a grumpy old star named Glint, who flickered impatiently. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" After a moment of silence, Ollie hooted, an echo. Impressed, Glint allowed them to pass. The second challenge was a race across a sparkling cloud bridge. Pippa's quick paws won the day, but Tumble kept rolling off the bridge, squealing with fright. Finally, reaching the end, the friends were out of breath but cheered each other on until they crossed the finish line together. The last challenge was the hardest. The Sky Fox asked them to offer a gift from their hearts to keep the sky as magic alive. Without hesitation, Pippa promised to use her adventurous spirit to explore the world and share its wonders. Ollie pledged to teach the forest creatures about the stars and the secrets of the universe. And even Tumble, trembling, unfurled himself and promised to find his bravery even when he was scared. Because true bravery wasn't the absence of fear, but doing what was right despite it. Touched by their heartfelt gifts, the Sky Fox placed the Starwhisker into the sky. The colors exploded in a beautiful swirl, taking the shape of leaping rabbits, wise owls, and rolling hedgehogs. Then, with a wave of her tail, she sent them back to their own world. Safe in their village, Pippa and her friends looked up at the brighter, more colorful northern lights dancing above them. Their adventure was over, but the memory of their journey and the magic they had shared would forever light up their lives. And so, whenever a shooting star streaked across the night sky, they would remember their amazing adventure with the great Sky Fox.